The city of melancholia, the straits of happiness. I do not recognize. The beast of desire, the strife of disarray, and nobody knows my name. Those I found are preened to teach, to show me of their ways. All too real, disturbing fight of land and labors out of sight. These fields dismay as to each. I do not recognize. These lands have women woe, much too visibly to me, to be tilled and run amok, open wounds on me. Look upon your hands and ask, do I recognize the task? Do I recognize my flesh? Do I know for what is best? Approach its city, gaping maw, talk to every man I saw, going somewhere, place to place, ancient temple, foreign race. The air was silent, smelled avarice, pale abundance of hair made example of me into the sea. From the connected tunnels to see the light, ample treasures abound, dare any that make its claim. And in the light I feed on grapes and cheese, to delight summertime, harvest tide, violet wine. I heard there was utopia just beyond these trees. The icon sits atop the mound, waiting to be seen, waiting to be heard. Ike is waiting for me. Ike and me would watch the sea, where I wish to know the peak of man, to the mountainous Iconography, a journey unto thee. From mountain to the sea, the journey to Iconography. It's a perfect civilization, maybe that I'll see. I don't know if he's there, but I'm looking for the icon of the mountainous Iconography. Searching for the icon, Iconography. He's an icon, Iconography. No matter where I've saw or seen, or the words I've heard, I'm looking for the icon, glorious unto he. Iconography. No judge to where I search, only to where I have been. There's always bigger holes to dig on the mountainous Iconography, to the sacred Iconography. From whence you came you saw the ashes, saw the phoenix rise from me. And although there's many searching, there's none like Iconography. For Iconography, from mountain to the sea, we search for Iconography. Chosen icon, Iconography. There's a fight on Iconography. Iconography. The place you know you've never met, although you're taking gracious steps. The mountains climbed does not abide by commonplace of man. The search for searching all what you do not have in hand. It's up to those who look for more that truly understand. It's something that you can't escape, it's what of which this life you make. The fate of Iconography. The fate of Iconography. Mazes making payment merry, taking all your pockets carry. What you see is what you take. The more you look, the more you rape. Your hands are grabbing, making very shallow movements, booking wary. Picking martyrs of whatever creature keeps your snooker heavy. This merriment cannot condone what you see in me. Journey through the seas, Iconography, Iconography. Your eyes fail to see the veil of symbols conjured fro. For what you make upon your life you really should ignore. You really do not choose.
I am the chameleon, thrust through time and space, preening with the unseen ones, asking so were I, making so much face. I am but chameleon, staring at the void. There is nothing for me now, I am but annoyed. In this life that I have found, strictly disobey. Guide me nothing too profound, glossing disarray. Finding comfort in the opulence, chaos reigns today. Battered under lock and key, writhing in dismay. Fortune falls on those who know more about the grave. Even as chameleon watches every day. Identity and belonging hasn't found its stay. Only as chameleon can you escape a ray. Yourself there to guide me through, reflecting only grey. See myself upon the view, asking only me. See not through chameleon, aching every way.
I cannot sleep. I think I'll not eat. I am complacent to defeat. Origins unclear, declaration to confer. Another idiot to greet is not what I refer. Why do I breathe, if not to seethe in this complacent sea? If what I'll be is not what I want, why is this a life I haunt? Have you any peace of mind, rather than what you might find? 7 seconds of fame, 15 minutes of blame, 15 years couldn't take away the blame. Shame. 1 mushroom, a can of Coke, 2 razor blades, and a keg to smoke. It'll feel like your brain is breaking, your heart is aching, longing for what you do not have anymore. anymore. To any semblance of myself I jerk away the tears, seeking that which fears the earth as if talking ants. Anvil's martyr's consecrated daughter, all the while making merry in the village slaughter. Complacent sea to suffer, deadly days and morbid nights. It's only similar to what we like. Rigid complacency, unmoving me. How can it be if you're to leave?
What does it mean if there are more meanings than the median and the mode? If there is difficulty in this perceiving, then it's yourself you're seeing. The meaning is gleaming in ode to see them in your own precious dream. Rise until depths reach to preen upon the only unseen, until the seer forsakes his guest with the eyes of their own. Under mirrors reflect mirrors onto yourself and into you. They have always been, always are the fractured pieces true. Spirals of spirals in arrays unfathomed, a golden sunshine washed bream of hair into existential void. Fairness and denial, both bright and bright, digging your own grave. Find might all color you could wish, colors to display, what to care in your own eyes, to each their own dismay. Color what you could, you wish, you colors to display, what you to care in your own eyes, to each their own dismay. It's not what you say, but what you think of me. What else can it be, only that you perceive? Once was merry, not so very as in recent pride. Have you any under or whim of what you decide? Can't you see it's what you made me with in your mind's eye? Final quarry, awake on me as it is my time. Judgment coming, tides are flowing as in ancient rhyme. Justice calling and befalling to eternal tithe. To eternal tithe. Flesh and hair to make its fair place amid the dark. So deceiving, all is seething, waiting for the ark. The gift hath perished, remaining signs, journey to the ark. Journey to the ark. All perceiving, knowing, being, what do you make of life? Ends as bad as all you had, the rest in you is strife. You are not under my whim. It is not your control of what I say, if not practically near you, to avoid a gracious fall as the sun turns round the earth. These wax drip a new face upon Gaia, until death do us part. This mask anew scrapes essence of individuality, more than you could escape, for better or for worse. Your song's verse is far from pure voice, and lacking individual choice. More than the quiet sparrow chirps its morning face. The wings have fallen as a mask with no grace lands upon your days.
Iconography. A story of Ike, the chameleon, Ouroboros, and peril. These members belong to a utopia, surrounded by layers of hills and trees and enveloped by seas. The people feast on pleasures they do not know or understand, as to why they demand. Ike had seen across the sea a utopia for him. Nobody notices Ike is gone but the chameleon, who starts a journey to find Ike on the mountain across the sea. The mountain of Rafi. Once chameleon traversed through the esoteric city gates of towering stone into the trees that mask their civilization from the outside world. On the journey down these hills, it is found that the chameleon lacks sufficient effort to survive in the surrounding woods. Fruit is not easily found, nor beds or cover other than the crowding nature before him. Chameleon struggles without his comfort of home and the straits of everything he had. He is searching for Ike, and in turn searching for utopia.
I heard there was utopia just beyond these trees.
Chameleon finds a small harbor, a few rowboats at what he assumes is the edge of the isle. He launches the boat out of the port and slowly paddles to the towering mound across the sea. His journey leaves his senses weary, his stomach empty, his eyes clouded by seeing clearly. He climbed the mountain to find a sound echoing from a hole. Once he arrived on this other island he had discovered, Chameleon wanders to find a large mouth of a cave upon it, wherein after many moments in total darkness a stairwell is made visible under adjustment of light, to find which Chameleon slides down the flight. The cave meanders to a landing where low humming and more echoes can be heard. The chameleon asks the void, in his darkness,
Ike, is that you? I'm searching for my friend, Ike. I'm searching for the icon. I'm searching for the end in sight.
A response bellows from the connecting tunnels in a groaning reverb. I am Ike. I am what you seek. I am what you found. I am the mouth of God.
Is this true?
It is.
Can it be?
So it seems. Chameleon converses with the voice while exploring the tunnel to find a gemstone-laden corridor, with light shining from a point in the peak of the mound, reflecting all colors into the eyes and mind of Chameleon. These colors cause revelation in the chameleon, under the stress of hunger, delirium, and disarray. He realizes he had utopia all along, that his home was perfect and now gone. That Ike was not who he had wished, and life itself was so remiss.
Raging through the sky, do I not notice them passing by? For it is not one that I am not just dead to, 'cause I am not one to fly.
Hello? Echo! I said, is there anyone anyone in here?
In here.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm looking for answers. I'm looking for Ike. He said he'd be here.
He said he'd be here.
Hello?
Hello?
Is it Ike that you wish to seek? It is I. It is I, the mouth of God.
Is it true?
Yes,
Can it be?
it is.
I said I'm looking for the icon.
The
Iconography. Are you he?
I am he.
Can it be?
It is thee. You say you're looking for the iconography. But it's not what you see, but what you think of me. What else can it be? Only that you perceive. Once was merry, not so very as in recent pride. Have you any wonder or whim of what you decide? Can't you see it's what you made me within your mind's eye? Final quarry, oh, it got me, as it is my time. Judgment coming, tides are flowing as an ancient rhyme. Justice calling and befalling to eternal tide. Flesh and hair to make its fair place amid the dark. So deceiving, all deceiving, waiting for the ark. The gift hath perished, remaining silence, journey to the ark. All perceiving, knowing, being, what do you make of life? Earth's as bad as all you have, the rest in you is strife. It's not what you see, but what you think of me. What else can it be? Only that you perceive. Once was merry, not so very as in recent pride. Have you any wonder or whim of what you decide? The man that studies iconography fails to perceive the understandings of his receipt. Who we want ourselves to be is who we will become. Some fame, motions, pastimes free makes our only one. You may know every meaning of the screening, but fail to tell intent of what you did abide. Coffers full of gold make a heart shine of plenty, but shall not tell the deeper dreaming of why you feel so empty. These icons prove only what we believe in highest regard of popularity is the greatest blunder of man, making idols of what they do not comprehend. To disbelief if every action is what we claimed, every definition be maimed, as an assumption makes not relief when surrounded by this disbelief. The man who studies iconography fails to perceive the understandings of his receipt.
Ode to Joy.
Elephant feet, always a treat. Always a treat, always a treat. All that you know, elephant feet. All that you know, elephant feet. Trampled beneath, elephant feet. Trampled beneath. Always a treat, buried beneath, elephant feet. All that you know, elephant feet. Always a treat, trampled beneath, elephant feet.